Hello guys, in this short video I'll show you how to level up Thievery very fast and very easy in Kenshi. I've just started a new game and show you this interesting method of becoming master of stealing and pickpocketing. But first of all we need some enemy who is playing dead. It doesn't matter how you get this, you can beat somebody, you can knock out somebody, you can find somebody, it doesn't matter. Okay, we will skip this part. I think you can figure out how to beat enemy in Kenshi. So now we can start training. It's very important that enemy is playing dead and the game is paused, otherwise it won't work. In fact, we get most of thievery points when there is a small chance to steal, or even more when we get caught on stealing. So I repeat, we get the most amount of points when we are failing pickpocketing. Usually after that enemy is getting up and fight us or get unconscious. When enemy is unconscious, there's always 100% chance to steal, so we won't get any points. So this is why it's important to find somebody who is playing dead and put game on pause. Enemy is playing dead and the game is paused. Failing a thievery, failing a stealing will not wake him up or make him unconscious, because he's already like waked up. And we'll look at that. We can start stealing things. Look, we get immediately 2 points bonus in thievery. Game is still paused. Enemy is still laying down. He's not get unconscious. He's not get knocked off or get into coma. And not start fighting with us. So we can continue doing this. I'll explain. This works just because you're failing a stealing. And you get the most amount of point when you are failing stealing. Look, we again get caught on stealing and we'll now have 5 points in thievery. So what I recommend you to do? I recommend to fit this dialog screen in the way that you can click as fast as possible and open this again, because it gets closed when you get caught on stealing. So, and do something like that. And look at my thievery points. Okay, now you can see I've managed to steal this. So we need to put it back and try to steal again. Look, we have so much experience just when we get caught on stealing. This is how it's working. Look, this is real time, no any leveling mode installed. Look how fast, it's ridiculous fast. I mean, okay. Then when you leveled up a little bit, thievery becomes a little bit difficult here, because you succeed in stealing, but it doesn't matter. We still can put this pants back and try to steal it again. We have already 55 points. Yeah, let's try to steal shirt. So it's real time. I haven't sped anything up and didn't cut anything. And I'm just playing the game. I think there went a couple of minutes. And we already have 66 points of thievery. Yeah, that will be even better if enemy will be a little bit stronger, or if you have something like good weapons or good armor, which weighs a lot. I don't know. I think this decrease our stealing chance, but it still works pretty well. Look, we have 71 point. I'll recommend you generally to level up at least for 75 points, because then you must probably have any troubles with selling stolen goods to vendors of other factions. I mean, you still get caught easily if you're trying to sell stolen goods to the same vendor or vendor of the same faction. But when you try to, for example, steal from Shack Kingdom and sell to tech hunters, it will work. It will work. You will have definitely over 100% chance, and I'll show you this soon. Okay, as you can see, I have already 76 points of thievery. This is a ridiculous big amount. I'll spend, hours if I will try to do this, like by picking loot from the ground. Okay, so let's try to check how the stealing works and what we can do now with this high thievery skill. Okay, I'll run away from this. Okay, so let's check our chances to steal some, for example, loot from boxes. Look, we have over 100% chance of stealing. Of course, we can't now steal this because we're obviously like in the side of vision of guards. But I mean, when we get out of sight, we can easily steal anything what we want. But I also want to show you, I think I need to go like to this queen, to the Shack Kingdom, and I'll show you how to make money in the beginning very easily with so high thievery skill. Okay, since we have no any good points in stealth, we can try to rob there by using line of sight. Let's get out of line of sight and, for example, try to picklock this shelf. It can take some time. I mean, you can easily find some location where the enemies or guards can't see you. Okay, so it's take a little bit time. Oh, that's good. It was quite easy. Okay, now we can like take something of that. We have no yet any backpack, so but okay, guys, look also on the stealing chances. 155% stealing chances. This is amazing. Okay, since we have no big backpack, we just can take one weapon, but we will soon get a nice backpack. Okay, good. We have our first weapon to sell. Now let's run to tech traders. I mean, you could try to sell this to Shack traders, but because it's the same faction, look, we have still quite strong the buff on selling. We have just 52% of selling, but when we go to other faction seller, like here, look, we have 105% to successfully sell this thing. So I'll just do that. And I'll buy a big backpack. So now we can go back to shop and take the rest of weapons. Okay, just so easy, sitting down here, taking weapons. We can loot actually whatever we want to loot. But be careful, don't move when you have this debuff committing a crime. Because you have so low stealth, they will hear you. You can, it's actually a lot of methods to level up a stealth very easily. So we will do this. I think in some next video I'll show you how to level up the stealth, but I think you already know most probably how to level up stealth. This is quite very easy to do also. Okay, so we are delivering our stolen weapons back to tech hunters. Okay, try to get there since they're yet open. Okay, and look, again, 105% chance of selling this stuff. Look, we have 18,000 so easily in the very beginning. Now we can continue like that, stealing things. Like, you also can of course steal from tech hunters and go to sell this for Shack Kingdom. I mean, tech hunters have quite expensive repair kits. They're like even more expensive than weapons because sell value is still very high. Of course, it's a little bit like broken method of leveling up. I mean, other than that, you can like sneak somewhere and try to steal this all the junk, but really, guys, it takes hours and hours to level up thievery to this point with just stealing this kind of junk. Okay, guys, so thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon. Leave a comments what you think about that, or if you have some advice or better method of leveling, or you are interested in some other videos, give me some advices. What should I do? Thank you and see you soon.